If you're new or returning, welcome back to the DGG podcast. My name is Jeffrey.
Oh, my name is Allison.
My name's Eva.
And today we are joined with a couple Arroyo students to talk about Spirit Week. And since we're having one next week, which by time of upload, it'll be on that same week. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Paul Graham.
I'm Jayda.
I'm Ysabella.
And I'm Thiago.
On this side, we have seniors, and on the other side, we have sophomores.
And junior.
Oh yeah, juniors.
Underclassmen, basically.
We wanted to ask, how do you guys feel about Spirit Week and like school spirit in general?
I personally love it. I participate in every Spirit Day, every Spirit Week, because I like.
He's lying. No, he doesn't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Everyone that I can. Because I think it's really fun, and I like having something to like base my outfits on.
I try. I don't always get to participate in every single one, but I try my best to participate in as many as I can, to be honest. But sometimes I can't, and yeah.
Yeah, same. I try to participate too, but if it gets too complicated, then I don't want to participate in it.
What do you mean by too complicated?
So if like an outfit is like, I don't know, say we have like a costume that's like too how do I say this? So you know how we did like rhyming day last year?
Mm-hmm.
So when we like tried to like do it, we were like, oh, we can do this and this, but like someone doesn't have this outfit and someone doesn't have this part of the outfit. And other days, I feel like I don't want to dress up too much just for Spirit Day.
Oh. I like it. I always try to dress up as much as I can. I feel like I do so more now that it's like my senior year. I feel like I have to make an impact and I have to dress up, like especially for color days, like wear your class color. I want to deck out in pink just because I'm leaving this my last year. So I mean, it's fun. I like the process. Good to base myself on something. It's less stressful in the mornings. So.
Do you think that seniors typically participate more than underclassmen?
Yeah, I think last year's seniors, they went out with the tutus and everything. It was cool. So I feel like each year seniors try to top the last year's seniors with how much they dress out. Like this year I'm trying to top last year's seniors of how much we dress out. So it's like a friendly competition.
Not very friendly. Not friendly at all.
For sophomores specifically, do you guys think that your class year is bad at school spirit?
I feel like we don't try as much because we already know like what the gist is in Spirit Weeks and like Spirit Days. But I feel like the whole idea of having to dress up and like having spirit for your school and having competition with other classes is fun, like night rally for example, and like our skate competitions, like those are fun. I like those, but like I feel like we just don't try as much because well, for one part, I'm like kind of insecure of like what I wear and what other people wear, because I could like overdress for Spirit Day and like other people could like underdress for Spirit Day, for example, like Halloween. So yeah. And like the other part is that I think that it's only like specific people that would like dress up, like leadership and like see the upperclassmen and stuff, because they're not gonna be here for much longer, and like the underclassmen. Well, I'm not trying to call you guys out, but like the
Just call me old. It's fine.
yeah, but like in the other part, underclassmen, they have like a lot of time to like go out and stuff. And like I think we just want you guys, the upperclassmen, to shine.
I feel like that kind of goes back to the thing, like, I don't know if the other seniors feel this, but I sometimes am like, damn, I wish I would have like dressed up a little more my prior years, but it also makes the senior experience dressing up more fun because you hadn't done it before.
Yeah.
So I completely understand like what you're saying, because I was like that too, because I'm not in leadership. I don't do cheer. I don't do any of that. So it's like obviously like dressing up is more of like a upper upperclassmen enjoy it more.
Yeah, I think so. I think also it's a good way, like you said, if you don't do like sports or you're not in leadership, you're not doing something that's gonna get you in the yearbook automatically. Doing stuff like dressing up, and you're just like, oh my god, wait, look, I dressed up as like Scooby-Doo or something. I'm in the yearbook. That's crazy. Like it's a good way to get yourself in the yearbook while also expressing yourself how you want to still. Like you're not taking any, what's the word for it?
Validation?
Validation from yourself. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
Sure, we're gonna say that word.
Like
Value?
to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thiago, what is your approach to this?
I mainly agree with Ysabella a lot, where I feel like the sophomore class isn't always as like dedicated to it as upperclassmen's, like juniors and seniors, because of also the fact that she said that this is like their last couple years, you know, or even their last year at a school. They really want to shine out with their school spirit. And I feel like also, again, with what Ysabella said, many people are insecure about like, oh, am I going to overdress or am I going to underdress? Like, what are people going to think about me? Like, if I go out extravagant, or what are people going to think about me if I go like underdressed? Like, it's a sense of insecurity that many people have. And with people with more simpler styles and stuff like that, it's like they're stressing out because they at the same time don't want to seem like, oh, they just use the same plain style, you know? But at the same time, like, they also want to go out, but their insecurities about what people would think would just like take over a bit.
I think it was last year where we were supposed to dress up as teachers, and then teachers were supposed to dress up as students, right? I dressed up as Mr. S, and my plan with some of my friends was that they dressed up as Johnson, Miss Mendel. I was the only one that dressed up.
What? Really?
And I was even texting them in the morning, and they weren't responding. So I didn't know what to dress up as. So I was like in a pickle, basically. Like, am I supposed to dress up?
In a pickle?
Or, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about with like being the outfits being too complicated, like especially with like other people. Like first, say for example, like for family day, we have to like coordinate our outfits. Be like, oh, do we have something to match each other so it can coordinate with Spirit Day. And if like one person doesn't have that specific thing, then it's all over.
Yeah.
But I think with that, you guys could color coordinate, or like do like the reverse color coordinate. So like a black top, black pants, black top, white pants. I don't know. That's easier because it does get very complicated very quickly if you do like a specific shirt or just a specific design.
Definitely. I remember like staying up late nights with like Paul and Allison trying to figure out what we're gonna be. Like, I think was it duo day, and me and Paul trying to figure out what we're gonna be, and it was so difficult. I was like, no, we can do this, and neither of us had stuff because, you know, he's lame, so he doesn't have like, he didn't want to do a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do. You didn't want to do half the stuff that we wanted to do.
Because they're lame.
Oh,
because he's lame.
Well, if you think they're lame, what would you recommend?
Oh no.
What's a spirit day that you see online that other schools do that you think ASB should do for our year?
My favorite spirit day personally was bring anything but a backpack day was really fun.
Is that because you were the ant?
Hey,
he was the ant. He had a stick, and then like.
it was funny.
But I mean, like I said, that brings a lot of like, you can be yourself. Like, he wanted to be an ant, and you know. But if you don't want to do that, like for onesie day, I remember I was really insecure about wearing a onesie to school because I was like, if no one else wears a onesie to school, I'm going to genuinely like freak out. And then I came to school like all insecure, and then Dreyfus was wearing a onesie, and it's just like, it's not even students, but teachers are a huge part of Spirit Week. And when teachers don't participate and I come to class, like when they are participating and I come to class, it makes me feel better about my outfit and everything, because I'm like, okay, the whole school's doing it.
Because you get that sense of validation, huh?
Validation.
I wish teachers participated in Spirit Days. Like the student teacher one, I feel like that one would have been super
Mr.
easy
S
for
refused
teachers.
to. His costume, all he did was put AirPods in his ears, and he said that he participated.
That's not even a costume.
I know.
I feel like most of my teachers participate in Spirit Day, or it might be like an academy based thing, because I feel like I'm in futures. A lot more futures teachers seem to be like more like involved in Spirit Day. I'd like noticed, or just like
Miss Mendel was really cute for Halloween. She had like all the, like the stitching and everything. Miss Mendel tries, but I think it's different also because like for futures, I think your academy's more like laid back compared to other academies. Like
futures is just more like community and like social oriented, so it's a really big part of the academy to like participate in all the school's events and the Spirit Day and be like an upstanding like student and like stand out.
But we have academies such as like health and med. Where,
I don't think you can health and med, man. What you have against
I'm in
it?
health and med. Nothing's wrong with it. But nothing's academies such as health and med.
today.
But like we have to be more. It's more of like a. I don't want to say professional, but like we're wearing scrubs all the time. We're doing dissections and things like that. So it's harder to like dress up for Mandela or things like that when you have like guest speakers coming in. You don't want to talk to a guest speaker because in the hospital when you're dressed up in like scars all over your face and everything. It's a sense of professionalism that goes along with Spirit Days. There's a lot of things that go along with it.
Sophomores and juniors overall, what can you guys say about your class grade as a whole? Like,
I think our class grade has always been rated like the least spirited, and I don't know why. It's just like a lot of freshmen, they come in with like a lot of events. I asked like the freshmen I know, they're always like, oh, like why is there nobody here? Like I thought people would come to these events and stuff. But the truth is like literally no juniors care about these events, and I don't know why. It's getting like less and less as well. Even when we were freshmen, like it was already not much, but I just thought it was like a freshman thing because like everyone boos a freshman, and like they're scared. But then even as sophomores and juniors, even like this year, it was so bad. It was just, and it's just the whole school, like the teachers know too, they don't really like our class.
I feel like it's so sad because I remember last year, night rally, guys. I don't know if you guys went last year. Junior section, or no, well, you guys were sophomores at the time. The sophomore section, empty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, barely any people went, and I was shocked because I expected more sophomores to go that year. Honestly,
it's crazy that the freshmen ended up like
Dominating.
They were cheering louder than the boos at them.
I really, really like that.
Yeah.
I was really, like, in that perspective, I was really glad because, no offense to the junior class now, but I was like, we saw that and we were like, oh, wait, what's going on? And then we saw,
surprise.
like, this freshman at the time, and we're like, oh, that's really cool. Like, okay.
Low key, I was too stressed my junior year to participate as much as I do, like, I was too stressed to participate as much as I do, like, now. Like, junior year, I was worried about every schooling thing in the book, and maybe that's why juniors don't participate as much because they're really stressed out with schooling, because, the junior year is a really, like, important year. So maybe that's why, but y'all just step your game up. I don't know, man.
I feel like I also agree with Jayda because sophomore and junior are always prospected as your two second most important years because that's when your academic GPA and stuff really start coming in. And junior is one of the closest years you have to college, and like it's the year you're trying to like concentrate more on stuff like that, which is also what I thought was a factor in like the low participation in Spirit, where people are still trying to get like everything in for their academic GPA and stuff like that.
That's what I thought too, but then a lot of events like the night rally, even from last year, and just like dances or like just small events, I'd be asking like people around me or just like hearing in class, they would be like, oh hell no, I'm not going to that. And then it's just
No, it's true. It's
Like
true.
when your grade isn't going, you don't want to go a lot of times, like
Because that's who you surround yourself
yeah, you
with.
grew up with your grades. Like junior year, if my friends weren't going, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll be at home then, because I'm not about to be at that party with no one I don't know.
This sounds like, you guys know the welcome back dance? I bought my
Oh my
ticket.
God.
I heard how empty it was.
It was empty.
It was so bad. Ugh.
I
mean-
asked this one, the host. I asked the host, Jeffrey, and he was like, I'm not going to that. I asked a lot of other people, and they were like, I'm not going.
I just want to say, I told her that I was
Lame.
going. I told her I was going, and I bought my ticket, and she still did not pop out. She was busy with
I-
her boyfriend, ditched me.
I want to go get food, guys. Food is very important.
We learned that from the last episode.
Me and my girlfriend, we got food and went to the dance.
Clock that. Clock that.
I want to be warm and cozy in the restaurant.
It was still warm and cozy those nights.
It was outside.
It was outside. They need to put some more lights out there. Like, it was so dark. I feel like it was
The Hoko, guys,
didn't
what
wanna
did we
say it,
think
but we
about
have to.
Hoko this year?
Yeah, let's talk about Hoko.
Hoko was alright. I definitely enjoyed it.
I had a good time.
I genuinely felt FOMO from not going to Hoko. I didn't go. I didn't go to Hoko.
What?
Because I didn't know anybody else that was going, and then I opened up. No, because I opened up Instagram like the night of, and then I was like, why do I feel like everybody's at something that I'm not? And then it's just everybody at the photo booth, everybody in the gym, everybody eating, even though the food was bad, right?
Food was low-key fire.
It was way better than a few years ago. Yeah.
It was very little.
Your friends
Oh, that's what I heard. That the portions were just really tiny.
The portions are always small.
I mean, that's what you always expect in school parties and stuff. I mean, even
Yeah,
since
you're also dancing and having fun, like socializing. So I feel like you don't have much time to eat, anyways.
Homecoming was so fun. I broke my phone.
Yeah, she broke her phone.
what?
Broke my phone on the way. I actually was crying in the car. We were on the way. I was on the way back in his car, and I was like, bro, my phone.
My lash popped off.
Oh my god.
No, my fake eyelash grew like it's because it was so
Well, 'cause
hot.
my phone.
It was so sorry.
As long as your lash
so
was okay.
hot in there.
It was.
I saw the girls running to the bathroom after because it was really hot in there.
I was running, but I went to the bathroom. I was running to the dance floor. They were playing the music with Hoko wasn't as bad as usual. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
they had some good songs.
definitely-
I think the timing for the songs was.
The timing for the songs was terrible. Like sometimes they would have some hype rap or like some other type of hype song, and then it transitioned into some like random like low key song that just doesn't like match the vibe.
But the days leading up to like the spirit days leading up to Hoko got me more excited for it. Like doing the spirit day, I was like, ooh, Hoko's about to be amazing.
Like the last day when everyone was in their Halloween costumes, that was fun.
Yeah,
That was really
especially with like how committee like they
committee.
involve themselves. Oh my god, against committee, man. Okay, so especially like how committee like involves themselves like in leadership, like how do I say this? Like how committee and like how leadership like gets involved with like homecoming, and like how they like put work in like for the dance, for the game, and for spirit days. I feel like Hoko Week is really special because of like how a lot of people are involved just for a week.
Like seeing all the seniors get in groups for everything was really cool. I think senior committee like made me emotional because it was like, wow, I spent these years with people like putting on these shows and whatever, and now it's coming to an end. And I don't really appreciate everyone here calling me old, low key, but I keep saying that we have a couple more years left. But it's true, like it's really surreal.
Eva, you're next. You're next.
Oh,
Why do you sound like it's a death wish?
I'm so surprised that there were no junior committee. We didn't have a skit.
I was really surprised.
Wait, is it okay if I ask what happened to the skit for juniors?
There was just nobody. Nobody
Really?
participating.
That's how short people you were?
How involved are you guys with committee and like the two sophomores here, Thiago
Last
and?
year I wasn't involved with committee that much. I considered joining it, but this year I was involved. So I was involved a lot. So I really wanted to do a lot of things at committee for Hoko. So yeah.
I haven't really been not that I haven't been included. I haven't put myself into committee. Not because I don't want to. I just like it's at the same time I don't feel like, oh wow, what's going on there?
Technical problem, guys. We'll get back to you soon.
Pause.
Wait, speaking of dances, so I heard that our prom was going to be in Oakland.
What?
Whoa.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
No.
Of course you're the happiest.
As warehouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it in a warehouse or something?
Warehouse.
Prom at a warehouse?
Yes, and I also saw in some pictures there was like a freeway next to it too. I was
Oh.
My senior
We're gonna jump.
after party's gonna be amazing.
Okay, there's so many nice places in Oakland, and they have to choose a warehouse.
Allison's mom's texting.
My mom.
I would have, honestly, much rather preferred like an Arroyo prom, like it happened here.
Low-key.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if they just dressed up the entire campus, that would have been
That
fun.
would be
pretty.
If they had like different
cool.
rooms, like the library or something.
Oh yeah, I still gotta go. This is me signing off, guys. Peace out.
Bye, Issa. You want to talk about the upcoming spirit weeks?
Oh yeah.
The ones under your hand.
Can you guys see that far?
Is it gonna be in a birthday?
No.
Okay, pass it. Never mind. They can't see that far.
I'm partially blind now. So.
I'm deaf. I can't see.
So we're gonna show you guys the 2 upcoming Spirit Weeks, and we want to know your opinions on it.
Also, what do you guys think about them being back to back? They're back to back.
I've never
You're gonna hold
heard
it?
that happening.
I don't mind.
I mean, even in my middle school, we never really had back-to-backs. So this is pretty new. I don't know if this has happened for you guys in the past. Oh, really?
This is new.
Bohannon.
Hey.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like the back-to-back because I feel like once I really get into Spirit Week, like by the time I start dressing up and getting into it, it's over. So I like the fact that it's back-to-back, and also less stuff for me to plan in the mornings, like I said.
But it's also happening during finals week.
Oh, so those last 3 days, like we won't
It better
really
be all
able
like
to see.
wear your pajamas to school.
What does it say?
For the ones during Spirit Week, the first day of Spirit Week, which is Wednesday, is Wonderland Wednesday, where we wear white or blue clothes to school. Which, I mean, it fits in with what
Wearing
Jayda
white to
said,
school
mainly
is insane.
colored-based ones. Then it's wear your PJs to school for Thursdays. And then for our last days, it's just wear fuzzy clothing to school. So, I mean, they're pretty, like, calm ones that you don't really, like, expect to see much. And mainly
they're
with
like
the-
lower effort.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say low effort, but
they're not, like, too much effort. Like, that fits into people having to do finals.
That's very true.
I like that. I low-key like the high-effort ones, though. Like, I feel like I like
But that's for next
the
week,
simple...
not finals week.
Yeah, but I like the simple... I'm saying in general. Like,
right
I
now
like
I'm talking
simple
about
ones.
final weeks. Spirit Week, the chill week.
what Spirit Week or activity or event would you two suggest to ASB? Because I mean, you guys are gonna be here for a couple more years, so you know, you might wanna, you might.
Okay, again, with the old. Nobody's even said that.
She's gone.
No one, that's
She's
just-
gone.
My
She's
head,
withering
my
away.
head is in Hawaii right now.
Calm down, young blood.
I don't know. I'm really a go with the flow type of guy. Like I go with whatever like gets put in front of me. So I really don't mind. I could go with anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think like it's just I think they try. People actually try. I feel like teachers and like the leadership sometimes they actually try. But like I know that because sometimes it's not working. They just have to like find ways.
Yeah.
And like like these like PJs, they will always like because they know people will always wear it. But then they will like kind of like stop doing the fun things or like the complicated things because they just take too much time to like think of. But then no one actually ends up doing it. And even the teachers here, I just feel like I'm not calling them out, but it's just like sometimes when you ask them, like I asked Mr. S, I'm like, "Where's your school spirit?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't participate in that." Like,
It's kind of discouraging when even teachers don't want to do it.
But then
Yeah.
like, I work here, so I don't got. I was like, bro.
That makes exactly why you should do it.
But I mean, I think it'll be definitely cool for Spirit Week, even though I'm leaving. It'd be cool to like have people target to do more aesthetics, like streetwear or like
but that goes back to that thing about like it's really
I
hard
mean-
to.
I know, but like
Like usually even if it's not like something like crazy or whatever, or when it is crazy, I always like try to participate in it, because for like the younger classmen, or like even like people like my grade who are like feel too bad about themselves or like feel too insecure, like wear something crazy, I always want to like try and be the model, because I don't really mind to like look weird or like do something.
he's got his
or,
makeup
like,
done for Spirit Week, so
I wanna like make people feel more comfortable with themselves
I want to
to
be like that type of role model
Yeah.
people look up to eventually.
yeah.
Teachers, please participate in Spirit Week.
everyone should
don't be
Spirit Weeks.
embarrassed.
Yeah, I feel like the
Have a-
student validation.
Yeah.
Even more
Seniors,
teachers.
come on now. Even
Yeah, come
I'm
on,
doing
come on,
it. Even
come on.
I'm
Next
doing
year.
it.
Seniors next year. Seniors this year.
Don't be lame.
sophomores,
Freshmen.
freshmen.
Do your Spirit Week. Have spirit. Don't be shy to show yourself off.
Are we signing off?
Unfortunately, we are cut by time because we are filming this on a Friday, and we do not want to keep Mr. Silva up. for
I'm
longer.
so sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Silva.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
are we all signing off?
Yeah. Well, I gotta go. It was a pleasure. But I gotta go. But it was a pleasure to be with you guys, and thank you for the opportunity.
We may bring back this topic in the future.
I like this topic. This was a good topic. DGG signing off. Bye. That's so corny.
I gotta go too.
Oh, you're gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to sign off real quick?
Yeah. You wanna promote anything?
Oh, promote anything?
Yes.
Oh, actually I do, but so don't say that this was for me, but committee is hosting the winter formal and it's going to happen, guys.
Winter ball?
Winter ball!
It's not from me. It's not from me.
Okay,
It's
we
not-
didn't hear from you.
we'll
So
even
do you
hear
want
from
me to cut it out?
Maybe. I don't know.